Danielle Daniel from San Diego, California, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about personality strengths. So my whole background is psychology. I have my master's degree from San Diego State, and I'm doing my doctorate as well. So I want to talk to you about the different personalities, and I know that as you're in this level, right, of becoming, silver to gold, you're really in leadership ranks. And in order to progress your business, you have to understand better your personality strengths as well as those of your leaders so that you can help each other shine through those strengths. So let's talk about the different types of personalities that there are. There's many different scales, so I'm going to kind of combine a few things for you because it's not like one's right or wrong. It's just a matter of figuring out what is it that you have strengths in. As I'm telling you about these personality strengths, I want you to look at maybe the top two that are what you resonate with. So you might have one that, this is my strength. I'm so this type of person. And you also might have one that, I'm pretty close behind in this one. So those two are going to make up maybe your strengths of where you want to lead. And I want you to also think about where your leaders are at with these strengths. So your first personality style that I'm going to talk about is someone who is what we call a visionary. A visionary on the color code scale is also someone who is a yellow personality. If you're talking about the shape scale, that's your squiggle, or maybe you're like the promoter. So that is a visionary type personality. And a promoter is someone who is so excellent at promoting, right? They get people together. They like to have fun. They are your ones that just bring everybody. They're like, everybody wants to be around them. Okay. So that's your promoter type personality. But the other thing is promoters don't like organization. So if you're a promoter, you're maybe someone who's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to look at a PowerPoint. I don't want to look at a script. Okay. That's not your strength. So if you're going to be talking to a leader who's a promoter, you want to send bullet points. And you want to say, this is going to be so fun. We're going to analyze our numbers. Just kidding, don't use the word analyze. So anyway, using words that really resonate with them. So there's some words like buoyant, they're fun, they like things light. Okay, so that's maybe a strength. And a lot of us have that promoter type personality. So maybe it's not your top tier, but this is a really good positive thing for the business. So the next personality strength we're going to look at is someone who's a healer. And this is someone who's like your blue personalities. They just love on everybody. They're your circles, okay? They're nurturing, caring, and they love to help people. So when you are talking to someone who's a healer, who's a blue personality, you want to use the words help. You want to talk more calmly. You want to be sure that you're saying, I know your goal is to hit elite. How many people can we help that will help you hit elite? So using those types of lingos and realizing that they have so much strength in how connected and how empathetic they are with other people. So the third one we're going to talk about is your warriors. And I say warrior, I always think of that song, you are the warrior, right? Now your warriors are your red personalities, your triangles. They're phenomenal at getting things done. They're your drivers, okay? They're ones that are very organized, and there's kind of sometimes a little rigid with, my way or the highway, because my way works, so why would you do something different, right? So that is your warriors. They have so many great strengths in that they can really drive a business. You tell them a task, they'll get it done. They're 100% there for you. They're dependable. That is your warrior. So, and like I said, each of us are going to have some of these bits of the personality, but look at what are your top two strengths, or maybe you just really resonate with one and you're like, I'm 100% that one. So your warriors, the way you're going to speak to them is they're going to have the ideas that are going to work, right? You let them do them. I remember I had a builder that I worked with, and she was like, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to, bring all of this stuff and display it while I'm talking and teach my classes. And I'm thinking, okay, that's going to be distracting, but she's a warrior. I didn't want, me giving her that feedback would have been more detrimental. So instead, what I did was I said, great, have fun. She did that. She put all this stuff out, had all these displays going on in this little, 5-person gathering home, and everybody was distracted. And afterwards she said, that was kind of distracting. And I went, yeah, just a little bit. That's great. I thought it was a good idea, good try with it. So again, learning how to speak to your warriors, let them learn. The key to any of these personality strengths and having success in the business is being coachable. And I'm going to go into that in a minute. So your next and the last personality that I'm going to describe is what we could call your oracles. These are your analyzer. These are the people who think they have to go get a doctorate degree, okay? We like to very much I'm like we, because I already identify myself that way. We like to have things scripted out. Things need to be pretty perfect in order for me to go forward. That's your analyzer, and I'm very much aware of that type of personality. So as you're looking at these different personalities, your analyzers, they're very detailed. Some of the other strengths is they're focused. They're very poised. They're systematic. So systems are good for them. Duplication. I'm like, sure, I'll do this business. Just show me what I need to do. Duplication is key for them because they like systems. Okay, so that's your analyzer, which is your squares, maybe your green personality. And these are people who can be very, very successful with given the right type of coaching with it. So as I've gone through these personalities, and you've probably been thinking, okay, I think I'm all 4 of them. At the beginning when I heard these, I'm like, I'm all 4 of these things. But really, you get to know what are your strengths though. So let me teach you, or let me tell you a little story. When I was in college at San Diego State, I got my master's degree there. And as I was in school, you know, we have tons of homework to do, right? I live 2 blocks from the beach. Let me tell you how hard it is not to go surfing every single day when I have homework, right? So I'm a surfer. I love being out in the ocean. I'm a total ocean baby. So anyway, I have friends that were like, hey, let's go surf. And I'd go surf Monday or Tuesday, right, when I know I've got a ton of homework. And I'd go out in the ocean. I'd be out there, and I could not have a good time. I was realizing, oh my gosh, I have so much homework. I'm trying to have fun on the waves, but I'm thinking about everything I need to get done, and it wasn't enjoyable for me. So if you're learning a little bit about your personality, the second tier of my personality is almost opposite. I'm a promoter. I'm the analyzer first, and the promoter, the person who wants to have fun, to goof off. I love to snowboard, surf, anything like just fun. I love that. But my primary is my analyzer. I couldn't have fun unless I had my homework done. And I realized that, so I started doing all my homework at the beginning of the week, right? I'd get all my assignments done. And then the whole rest of the week, I'd just go out and just have my fun and just be, you know, life of the party, whatever I needed to do to be my promoter or squiggle type personality. So I had a roommate who was opposite than me. And I love her to death. She's very much a promoter. She's a squiggle to the T, okay? She's the top. Her first part of her personality is a squiggle. The second part of her personality is the healer part. But the thing that she did was she couldn't do homework the whole week. She had to do, she's a last minute Nelly, okay? She would want to do her homework if it was due Saturday, and she had a lot of assignments due on Saturday at 10 a.m. She would play all week. Friday night she would play. And then 11 p.m. when she was done playing, she would start her homework. She'd pull an all-nighter, and she would focus so well in that environment. I'd look at her and I'd be like, you're crazy. I couldn't stay up all night. I needed to have my homework done and in bed by like 9, 10 p.m. So anyway, that's how she functioned though, and she was very successful, got her master's as well. So there's not a right or a wrong. And remember what I said, you shine through your strengths. And we really grow in nourishment, not in negativity. So looking at how you can best understand the personality of your leaders that you're now developing, and focus on those strengths and encourage them on those, and also embrace and love these strengths that you have, will really create so much massive success so that you can solidify your rank, your gold rank, which is a huge difference from silver. It really is, financially, let alone leadership-wise. It takes a lot more leadership development, and I know you can do this. And understanding this level, which I love talking about the psychology piece, is what will give you that strength and this success in your future.